Yes, my people, if you've missed out on all that the coach said on Friday, Saturday regarding today's match, I want to play back few of his voice for you to hear. Just take a listen. Just about 8 to 9 minutes of the coach. All that he has to say about today's match. He spoke briefly about certain players, certain conditions that they have to meet in order to maintain their position in the squad. Just take a listen to what the coach has to say. Before the match today, for you to be able to analyze today's game and know what to expect.
All the previous signing, I think it was a fantastic work from the club, and I think we need to congratulate the job that they were doing and are doing, owners and sporting director, because it was fantastic. This type of player that with the quality that they have to add in this squad and in this project, I think it's an amazing thing, and it's very exciting moment and situation for the club.
Now there's some bad news. Reece James picks up an injury in training this week. What can you tell us about the injury? How big a blow is that, and how long could he be out for now?
Yes, I think it's a sad moment, because he's our captain, and he was so exciting to be a captain, and he was, full energy. And yes, but I think we are going to assess him day by day, and it's going to be, for sure, as soon as possible, we're going to be again with the team, and for sure he's going to be stronger and becoming stronger than he was, because we are with the structure of the club, we are going to help him to become stronger than before.
Yesterday, Michael Olise signed a new contract with Crystal Palace. Are you surprised he turned down the opportunity to join Chelsea? With Christopher Nkunku out, you mentioned last week you'll look at solutions. Are you still looking for potential options in that forward area?
We are working, of course, seeing all the option that we can manage on the market. I think all the clubs are doing the same than us. And then see the potential that we can, transform in reality all this target. But I think in the same time we are keeping, one or two eyes in Armando Broja, because I think we cannot forget him, and we cannot stop him, and to bring some profile of player that can stop in his evolution. And we really believe in him. He's we know very well him, and can be a really important striker for Chelsea, and we need to be careful. I think it's a big disappointed with the situation of Christophe, because should be a very important player for us, helping Nico Jackson to score goals. Yeah, but that is football, and we need to accept that situation. But at the same time, we cannot sometimes, go for some player that maybe after stop a player that we have. Maybe we need to be patient and to try to adapt our squad to try to get positive result, waiting for Armando to be fully fit.
Final question from me, Richard. Robert Sanchez took the #1 shirt yesterday. Will you be looking to sign somebody to compete with him, or do you see Robert being your #1 heading into this season?
That is a good question, because we are thinking on that. We are thinking in explore all the situations and the possibilities on the market. The club is open and to assess all the options. At the moment, we are exploring all the situations that can provide the market, and still not the decision.
Okay, we'll go to John Southall, BBC.
Just one on Reece James. You said you're going to assess it day by day. Is it a hamstring injury?
Yes, hamstring.
So is it not that serious if it's kind of a day by day situation?
No, it's not about few days. Maybe it's few weeks. But the most important is the evolution. The good thing is not a big issue. But the most important now is to try to work really hard to try to anticipate problems, and be sure that when he start to play again, he's fully fit and stronger than he was before. That is the most important. That makes us very happy, and they talk very highly about our our owners and our sporting director in the way that they work and try to earn the target. And then the player is because the player wanted to come here and because I think they are feeling something special. I hope they are feeling something special outside of the club, that they say something good is happening here. No?
Go to Seb, PLP.
I'm Mauricio.
Hello.
Yesterday you said, well, some of your players said that they see you more like a friend than a manager. Can you explain?
Yesterday.
Yeah, some of your players said that yesterday in some interviews.
But not me.
No, not you. But
Okay.
how do you see that? Like,
What they say? Sorry.
they said that they see you more like a friend than a manager. Can you talk us through that process?
I am not happy with this. You need to tell me the names of the because it's something wrong. More friend than coach. No, I understand the situation. I think be exigent and be strong like a coach. In the same time, you can be friendly and you can be be honest and be tough. And in the way that I think we can approach today all the people, the young guys, like maybe all these guys can be my kids, you know. And I think it's important to understand the psychology of today of the player. The past was different, and now I think we need to learn and we need to see the society how they are and to apply the ideas and the way to approach them in the way that you can get the best from them. No, but in some point I am happy. In another point disappointed because I don't know. I am better friend than better coach. You know, I prefer to be better coach than better friend. No.
Yeah.
No,
And
for sure.
just a word on West Ham. What are you expecting from West Ham at the weekend?
No, I think it's going to be tough. Only at the beginning, you don't know how they are going to play. Maybe they are thinking to change the shape, but it's about to always is going to be tough because all the Premier League games will be difficult. They have very good team. They are doing a great job. Last season they left the trophy. They are really confident, and it's for sure we are going to find a really tough game.
Thank you.
You're
Okay.
welcome.
Goes to Ian.
Hi, good to see you back.
Thank you.
Injuries in Nkunku and James. Yesterday, Mikel Arteta was suggesting the amount of games players are playing, tours, pre-season, and looking ahead to the next year and a half, the football calendar, is why you need to have so many players. Is that a reason why players are getting injured because they're playing too much?
We are in a business that we need to understand what is going on in the business. If we want to be here and be sitting and pay for players or pay salaries and every year improve in every single aspect of our life, I think it's about to understand the situation that happened. I think I'm not going to say nothing again of the idea of Mikel or different coach, but when you are outside of the business, you should do everything to be involved. And then when you are involved, sometimes you need to understand that the resource and everything that you need to provide, to have good squad, good players, or to maintain the structure that we need. We need to income, money and tours, publicity, things like this make this business every year improve. I don't know. Every single club is different. I cannot say that Nkunku is injured because of the tour or because of too many games, because I don't want to lie, because that was things that happen in football. But I cannot talk for another coach. In that case, Mikel, maybe he has reason to complain. But in my case, I cannot find any reason to complain about that at the moment.
you bought a lot of players, and obviously a lot of players have gone as well. Is the squad you have now, the size of the squad, the number of players you've got, is that what you ideally want? Because you can have two bigger squad, you can have two smaller squad. I mean, I know for your time at Spurs, you liked a relatively small squad.
Yes, I think 22, 23 player plus 3, 4, 5 player using every week through the academy. We were using yesterday